Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Beat the Book. I am your boy, as always, BigAL Bettor, joined by my brother-in-arms over here, MattyBets. Matt, how you doing?
I'm doing great, Big Al. Thanks for asking. Just ready for football. Last week of the season. I mean, couldn't be more excited. And we got what we wanted. We have close games, games that matter, going into the
Mm-hmm.
end of the year. I don't know. I'm just really excited. I think there's a lot of money to be made here with a couple teams that should be resting, shouldn't be resting. I mean, we got Chiefs Broncos. That'll be for the next video. But I mean, I'm just really excited. It's the last week of football. It's always exciting. I mean, we got Saturday football. I mean, can't be more excited than that.
Love it. I love Saturday football. It's always great to just like go work an overtime shift, come home, watch some football.
Yeah, if
That's
you work an
always a
overtime
blast. Always a
shift,
good
this
time.
guy's always
If you're
bragging
working an
about his
overtime
overtime. He's always like, "Oh, I'm always
shift.
working overtime shifts." Sorry about the shorts, guys. It's been overtime shifts all day. Like, I get it, you're making a lot of money, but at the same time, we're not talking about overtime. We're talking about football. Let's get into it.
True. True. All right, so we got the Ravens taking on the Browns as the first game of the day, and then we've got the Steelers taking on the Bengals. Both games should be fun. The whole AFC North playing, so AFC North football is usually pretty fun to watch. So, you want to hop into this thing?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, my bad, my
Hey,
bad.
no, I had to call it out. Had to call it out. That's fine.
Yeah, yeah,
We are a professional esque show when it comes to like
yeah.
the picks that we give on this show. Like, I don't know if you want to fill them in or
Sure.
if you want me to. Do you want to take over real quick and tell them like the
No, no, you're good.
percentage? Okay. Um,
No, you're good. You're good.
Percentage is around like a 52 to 56, somewhere around there. It might even be a little bit higher than that. I'm just going off rough estimates. But we give out good picks here. Like, we're obviously not super professional. Like we don't have great quality. Obviously, you guys can see in the background we got a new setup. We got a new camera. Like, we're looking real good. Like, you guys can see the full beard in action. You guys can see Al. Alan's been great this whole entire season. My setup's been a little weird. We're trying to give you guys great content. Next year we're gonna have pristine content. Obviously, this year is our first year. A little rough, I will say. But thanks for sticking with us. Thanks for being here. Like, we got way more subscribers than we kind of thought. We still have another week. We still have the playoffs. We're still going to try to strive, to try to get as big as we can. But as of right now, I just want to thank everybody for sticking with us, being here. We had a couple people win a lot of money off of our picks. We've won a lot of money off of our picks. We are profitable. Not the most professional-esque quality show, but definitely professional when it comes to our bets. Professional bettors out. What are they hitting at right now?
55%.
55%. We're at around what? 56? Or
Right
are we a
there.
little bit?
We're right there.
We're
Yeah.
right there.
Yeah, we're right there.
54, 56, whatever you guys want to call it. We're right there. So just want to thank you guys for being here and hope you guys are winning as much money as we are. And without further ado, I'll jump into my picks. We got Browns at Ravens. Browns are 19.5 point underdogs here. That is
Yeah.
insane. That is the biggest number that we've had all year. I love the Browns here. Like, and hey,
Okay.
maybe I'm speaking in tongues right now. I don't know. I love the Browns here at plus 19.5. I'm gonna take that all day. It's too big of a number. Too big of a number in my opinion. I really like I don't like the Browns as a team, but I don't think they're gonna get creamed by 20 points. I like the Browns to be able to kind of put up a little bit of a fight. Ravens need this game obviously to be able to win the division. But
Yep.
I love the Browns here just in this spot. Like 19.5 points, it blows my mind still how many points it is. And then the over under over here is set at 41.5. Like, what do they
Yep.
think this game's just gonna be 21-0? Like, I don't think so. I think the Browns are gonna be able to score some points on the Ravens. Ravens have been a great offensive team for sure, but defense hasn't been the best this year, and I like the Browns to be able to score some points here. So I'll take the Browns here plus the 19.5. I'll still take the over here at 41.5. I think it's a little bit lower of an over under.
Hmm.
So I like the over here plus 19.5 on the Browns. What say you?
Yeah, so I am on the over with you. I like 41. I think the number's a little too low. I think the Browns are going to do something. Like, I don't expect them to win this game by any stretch, but I think they'll be able to get to 10, 15 points. So, and then the Ravens, I think they can get to 30. So, I do like the over. And then as far as the spread, I kind of went back and forth on it, but I'm going to stick with the Ravens minus 20. The book made it that big for a reason. And I think they did it hoping people would take the Browns
Wait, really? You're taking
at
the
the plus
you're
20.
taking the Ravens minus 20?
Yeah, I'm going to go
Wait,
minus
wait,
20 on this
over.
one.
Oh,
It's
you're
crazy.
you're minus 20 over there.
Yeah.
Oh, it's not my 19.5.
No, and
Oh, it's
the
straight 20.
the total's 41. It's not. I don't have to worry about the hook.
Dang, that's insane. 20 points. You're taking the favorite in this game, minus 20.
Bro, the Ravens have been hot. The Browns are they're not even starting, like they're starting their fourth quarterback of the season. His first start of the year, I think. So like, yeah, give me Lamar and all the Ravens taking on Bailey Zappi and the Browns, please.
Okay, so my only thing to scare you a little bit away before we jump to our four pick parlays, our touchdown scores, all
Sure.
that. Um, do you think the Ravens pull starters if they're up by, let's just say, 25 points?
Mm, I don't know.
Probably. I think so. So that gives the Browns an
Probably. Maybe.
opportunity to close that. That's where I'm coming from. That's my whole thing. Like obviously you don't have to bet the way that I do. We don't obviously. That's why we do this
Right.
show. That's why we're professional and we have good odds here and like why we hit so much is because we don't just take each other's odds. But I'm just letting you know that's where I am. Like I'd be scared if I was going to take, 20 points in a game that they don't like they need obviously, but they don't need to win by a lot of points to establish dominance. Like they can be up by 25, rush all the starters. If they lose by 7, they're okay with it because they still won the game.
Right, but Lamar's second right now to Josh Allen for MVP, so I think he's going to want to put on a show.
Oh, you think they're gonna go for it, kind of like the Lions did
I think
last
so.
week on Monday?
Yep.
Yeah, where it was
Yep.
like, I will say, never mind. We'll table that and talk about it another time. Um, okay, cool. Four pick parlays. You want to jump into it?
Yeah, let's do it. I'll start us off with this one. So I got Lamar Jackson, 40 plus rushing yards, has been catching all season for us. He's only not hit, I think, twice. Um, you got Lamar to throw 2 touchdowns. Feels pretty easy as long as he doesn't run them all in or they don't give it to Derrick Henry. I think he'll get 2. And then I got Mark Andrews for 40 plus receiving yards. He's been kind of on fire lately. He's kind of back to the form he normally is most seasons. He started kind of slow, but Mark Andrews is the guy. And then we got Justin Tucker to make 2 field goals.
Whoa, whoa, another kicker prop. Okay, like that.
2 plus, it's over 1.5 field goals is the thing. So he just needs to make 2 of them, and the thing cashes. So that's 4 pick that pays out plus 700.
Plus 700 there. I like that. It's been a while since you've thrown a little kicker pick in there.
Come on, son.
I
Come on,
like
son.
that. I like that. Getting a little flirty. You're flirting with it a little bit. I don't
Right.
know if it's
Right.
actually cashed for you yet, has it?
What?
Kicker, like kicker pick in a parlay. It probably has a couple
I,
times, but the parlay itself hasn't.
yeah, I think I took the Packers kicker like week 4
Okay.
to kick in a couple field goals, and he did. I think so.
Okay. I'll jump into mine here. I'm
Okay.
gonna go a little bit more aggressive than you did, like I normally
Sure,
do.
sure, sure.
I always
Right.
come. Normally, I come here with a touchdown scorer. We got 2 this week. We got 2, like Alan was
Oh
saying,
my
and
god.
like we've been talking about. Like we love I love the 20 here for the Browns because I think they'll be able to, garbage time touchdowns. Love that. But we're gonna go Mark Andrews anytime touchdown. Love that pick right there. We're gonna go Lamar Jackson anytime touchdown scorer. He's going to have to score at least 1 rushing touchdown this week if he actually wants to get the MVP for a third straight year, I think. Or third time. Is it third straight?
Third time. Third time.
Third
It'd be
time,
back
yeah.
to back
It'd
though.
be back to back. Third time, he's going to need a rushing touchdown to be able to edge out Josh Allen, I think. Then we also got Zay Flowers over 57.5 receiving yards. I think the Ravens will have a big game scoring before they pull the starters. And then we got Mark Andrews over 35.5 receiving yards. Love that right
Okay.
there. Just receiving yards for the 2 best weapons on the team. Pays out plus 1,900. Yeah, you guys heard that right.
Wow.
A 4 pick parlay. We set these limits at 2,000. It's anywhere from 500 to plus 2,000. Love the pick here.
You're
Plus
right up against
1,900.
it.
You got Mark Andrews, Lamar Jackson anytime touchdowns. Then you got Zay Flowers at over 57.5. He should have a big game, right? They're playing against the Browns. Should be an easy game, easy cakewalk. Pull the starters in the fourth quarter. Then you got Mark Andrews over 35.5 yards. He's been kind of popping off. He's literally the main. He's the second to the main guy. Like he's the second main guy over there. Come on. Like what are we talking about?
Sure. Right.
Easy picks right there, in my opinion.
I'm surprised you didn't throw in Derrick Henry.
I thought about it. I did, and it's like I actually could have still kept it there. Like it probably would have been like a plus 800. But Derrick Henry's out of the running for anything right now. That's my thing.
Okay.
So instead, like Mark Andrews, I love him anytime touchdown score. I was gonna throw him in there regardless, just because he is still
Mm.
plus like 115 or something like that. Like love Mark Andrews there. Derrick Henry is still minus money, and Derrick Henry isn't fighting for anything right now.
Sure, but he's like a lock to score every time he touch. Like every time he's on the field, he's scoring touchdowns.
Yeah, but I'm thinking, awards, stat lines, stuff like that. Like Lamar needs to run one in, I think, to be able to edge out Josh Allen. I think if Lamar doesn't have a rushing touchdown this game, I think Josh Allen wins it.
We'll see. We will
Yeah, we
see.
will see. Or maybe it'll be, Joe Burrow, Joe Cool.
Maybe it
It
will be.
it
Maybe
should be.
Joe
It
sneaks
should
in there.
be stat wise. It should be Joe Burrow. But the NFL doesn't really care about stats because if it was all stats, it would be Saquon this year because he's going to break it. But either way, that's my four pick. What do you got for touchdowns?
Okay, so for this game for touchdowns, I like Mark Andrews at plus 135 over on DraftKings. Jerry Judy, I actually threw him in there as kind of a flyer at plus 295. It was really the number that made me take him. And then Derrick Henry at minus 245. When Jameis Winston was in, Judy popped up and he was just like leading the league in all these things. And then since they benched Jameis, Judy's been a lot quieter. So I think with Zappy out there, maybe they get him the ball in space and let him move and do some things. So I think Judy could get it. And then like you were talking about a garbage time touchdown near the end of the game, that could be just a blown coverage. And the Ravens all year their defense has been blown coverages in the back end that have let teams stay in games and keep them around. So Bailey can throw the ball and Judy can get separation, get open. So I like Judy there. And then obviously Derrick Henry's just the king. He's minus 245 over on DraftKings, but it's pretty much free money.
Yeah, no, for sure. Like you were saying, like I wasn't gonna take him. I don't normally have anybody on my, unless it's like a
Yeah.
really bad matchup or a really bad game where it's like you have to take just one team and not the other. Then
Right.
sometimes I'll throw in somebody that's minus money. But for my touchdowns, yeah, I don't normally go there, so I don't know what Derrick Henry is over on FanDuel, but I do know
Mm-hmm.
that. Wait, what was one of those picks that you had there? Oh yeah, Mark Andrews. You getting plus 120? Is that what you said? What's
135.
135? Yeah, you're getting plus 155 over there on DraftKings. Or no, you're on DraftKings. I'm on FanDuel. Over on FanDuel, you're
Yeah.
getting plus 155. Like we've kind of figured out this whole entire year is like they have those
Mm-hmm.
ads all the time. DraftKings, the best place to bet touchdown scores. It's like it's not. Like FanDuel does have the odds there, and I think they do that because DraftKings has everything else that FanDuel doesn't when it comes to like
Sure.
teasers. Teasers they give out minus like it's literally 100 plus 100 less. Like it makes no sense to
Right.
me, but they screw people over on the teasers. But I do like those picks though. You got Henry, Judy, and Andrews. Like Henry is pretty much a lock there. Like I
Yep.
don't mind Henry in this game. So if I've said that or you guys think that, that's not what I'm saying. Like I'm just not gonna put him on my list just because it's Derrick Henry. Like he's the king. He should score in this game. If he doesn't, I'd be shocked. Jerry
Right.
Judy, I love that pick right there. You said it was what plus 295?
295,
Yeah,
almost
that's it.
300.
That's insane. Like he didn't score
Right.
last week, right? I'm pretty sure he didn't. Like the Browns kind of. Oh, good.
Yeah. I don't even really remember watching the
Yeah,
Browns game
I
last
don't
week.
believe he scored last week. Like the Browns kind of looked terrible last week, and that's why obviously the spread's plus 19 and a half. Mark Andrews
Right.
there, I love that at plus 120. I do have Mark Andrews on mine as well. He's plus 155. He's obviously in my four pick parlay, gotta have him there. We get an extra 30 there, and then we also have Lamar Jackson. He's at plus 165, also in the four pick parlay, as you guys know, because you guys have obviously watched it and listened to it. And then last but not least, we got Zay Flowers also plus 165. Thought that was kind of weird. They had Lamar Jackson and Zay Flowers both the same odds, but I love it and I'll take
Yeah.
it here. Plus 165. I'll take that for sure. My reach here is the fact that the Browns are playing a new quarterback that they haven't played yet this year. And if they have, it was last week. I'm not sure. Al, cue me in here. Has he played yet this year?
I don't believe so.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
didn't
So
like look that up, but it's been Dorian Thompson Robinson or whatever his
yeah,
name is.
that's right. Yeah, DTR. Yep, love that.
There
We
you
got a
go.
new quarterback in here. We're taking Baltimore defense as the reach pick of the week for a touchdown, and we're taking
Mm-hmm.
Baltimore defense at plus 400. Love that pick there. Love it. Give me the plus 400 here. Baltimore defense should have a field day. It should be a 30-point lead, in my opinion. It should be like 37-7 going into the fourth quarter. Ravens pull starters, and then Browns climb their way back with the back up to the backup quarterback, and be able to cover this spread here for us at plus 19.5.
You're really counting on this pull the starters thing, and I just don't know if they're gonna do that because if they're rolling, they're just gonna want to keep rolling. Like if they're up
No, 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 no.
37-7, They'll be like,
Yeah.
"Hey, just run the score up some
Al,
more." They'll
Al,
throw another one.
Al,
They'll
let
throw
me
another one.
paint you a picture, okay?
Okay.
End of the fourth quarter, okay? There's 5 minutes
Yeah.
left. You guys have the
Okay.
ball. Lamar Jackson, nobody's open, okay? It was a play action pass, nobody's open.
Sure.
He runs for it, okay? Breaks his ankle.
Yeah,
How,
not good.
how do you feel right now? How do you feel as a
I
coach?
feel. I'm like, wow, he could have broke his ankle on the first play of the game too. And
Nah,
so
nah, 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 nah.
you
See,
roll the
we're done with
dice.
that. We're done with that. All right.
You roll the dice.
All right. Well, there you go, ladies and gentlemen.
I almost took Baltimore D as well.
Okay. There we go. Truth comes out. Yep. Truth
Yeah,
comes
I
out.
was I
All
was
of
like, yo,
that just
Baltimore
for.
defense.
Yep.
I was like, it's a quarterback playing his first start of the year. I can see him throwing a pick and
you
then
get,
a little house call or get strip sacked.
You just got to take the matchup, you know? That's what we're doing here with the
Right.
reach of the picks that I've been
Right.
giving all year.
Yeah.
It's about the matchup. It's about, where do you find the value? Like, is Zach Ertz or what was the other guy? The guy for the Ravens, I think? Or the Eagles. Guy for the Eagles. Tight end.
Calcaterra.
No, the other one.
Goddard.
Goddard. Yeah, Goddard came. Or it wasn't Goddard. It was somebody else. It's another tight end. If you don't know off the top of your head, that's fine. Tight end, his first game back, he scored.
Okay.
Do you know or not off the top of
You
your
talking
head?
the Eagles or are you talking about Higbee for the Rams?
Higbee for the Rams. Thank you. See, I knew Allen would know. I knew he would. No, Higbee for the Rams. Yeah, his first game back, he scored a touchdown. That's a big game play. That's what we do here. That's why we go for the reach plays. That's just that's where you get the bonus money. He was plus 600 in that game.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't bet it. You
Mm-hmm.
didn't bet it. Nobody bet it. Like, that was a lock. Like, his first game back, we're getting him involved. He scored, and we didn't cash. So that's on us for not beating the book there. But the book screwed themselves there. If any of you guys did bet it, good on you. But that's just that's what we do here. That's why we do the reach plays. Like, we've hit what, 3 of them this year, 2 of them, something like that. Like,
I mean,
it's
you
not.
hit Lazard week 1.
Week 1, we hit Alan Lazard. Used to play with Aaron Rodgers. Yeah, first week back, Alan Lazard's not gonna, or Aaron Rodgers isn't gonna look his way. Are you kidding me? Like, it's stupid. Like, we make these plays for a reason. So that's your reach. Anything else you want to add out before we close out this video?
Nope, that's it, dude. I'm good.
That's it, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for joining us again.